And welcome back here to Up North at 4. David Walters is joining us on the couch. Thank you so much for joining us. I guess I could call you a musician, but that maybe doesn't kind of cover everything that you do. I mean, you're involved in music, but you also got an art grant recently. You got a lot going on, David. Tell us about the art grant first and foremost.
I'm a man with many hats.
Yes.
A man with many hats.
And bandanas.
Yes.
There's plenty of those. Yeah, so this year's been like a roller coaster in a lot of good ways. I bought a house, and in that house I opened up a recording studio. And so for the last couple of months here, I've been filming some local musicians, and oh my gosh, there are so many talented musicians up in the North Woods here. A lot of people I don't think realize what a destination it is for a lot of these musicians across the whole country and people moving here. So I've been recording sessions with a lot of these musicians and kind of opening the door with that. And that allowed me to apply for the individual artist grant through the Northern Arts Council. And this year I split it with another great artist, but such an honor to you know, be able to be bringing art to the community and then, you know, to get a little cheddar on top of it.
Yeah, what's it like to have your work being noticed?
It feels really good. I mean, I suppose it's just like you guys, like, you know, when you're getting the job and you're getting on the screen, it's very, very rewarding because there's obviously a lot of time and effort that goes into all this that people don't get to see. You know, I grew up in Parrish, Wisconsin, about 20 minutes south of here, and there's a bar, you know.
A stop sign.
there's a bar, a stop sign. I think there's a corner somewhere in there. But I spent a lot of time in the woods and playing, and I mean, I'd literally like take my guitar out there and just spend days playing, and so.
I want that life.
Right. Yeah, just kind of
it's cool. A lot of wood ticks. But yeah, you know, that was a big part of my childhood, and then I didn't really plan for it to become a career, but things just kind of happened and events took place that put me in the spot I'm in today, and I'm super blessed and grateful.
Of course.
And I'm making music in one of just the coolest places in the world, I think, to be making music right now. So super honored and enjoying it.
Of course, yeah. And you mentioned making music. You're part of a band as well, and you guys were just recently up for a virtual competition, which on the surface seems a little weird, but can you tell us about how that sort of comes to be?
Yeah, for sure. So the Blue Ox Music Festival in Eau Claire is, I would argue, one of like the biggest bluegrass music festivals in Wisconsin. One of my personal favorite festivals. And last year, with COVID and the things going on, they introduced the first year of the virtual band competition. And so bands from all over the Twin Cities, Minnesota area, all the way down to Madison, Wisconsin, submitted their videos, and they chose the top 10. And last year, there was actually 2 Rhinelander acts. There was the Old Pine Road Band, which is myself and friends, and then Scott Kirby was also selected last year. So 2 Rhinelander bands competing against groups from Twin Cities Milwaukee. Yeah, really, really cool to get that recognition. So this year we submitted again and again made the top 10. We didn't make the final cut, but just to be nominated or, you know, to be selected
Get
for
that recognition.
Oh yeah, such an honor, great exposure and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I think it's just a testament to how wonderful like the art is in this area and how it's growing, and yeah, it really is. Like, we have acts here competing with guys from all over the country, so it's pretty special. Yeah, well, what I'm excited for is we're gonna have you play here in just a few minutes. I'm excited for this. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, David's gonna serenade us a little bit here on Up North at 4. We'll be right back. Serenade a good word to use? I don't know. Welcome back here to Up North at 4, and now for a live studio performance performing his new song, here's David Walters.
Would you whittle the days away with me down by the riverside? We can play hide and seek, pretend the world's not trying to keep us down. Can a soul linger a while in the hemlock stand when the sun goes down? Find the time, take it all in before this life makes you start all over again. Hummingbirds and fireflies do a dance for your bloodshot eyes. Thank God for the birds and bees and the chance to make sweet melodies with you. Well, I'm a mile high and $1 short, and there ain't a drop of gas left in my tank. But I know a place where the river turns and the fire there it burns just for you. Can a soul linger a while in the hemlock stand when the sun goes down? You find the time, take it all in before this life makes you start all over again. Again.
David, that was incredible. Thank you so much for joining us today. If people want to hear more, where could they check you out?
Well, actually, so the second Wednesday of every month, which is today,
Perfect.
I host an open mic up at the Pea Patch in Manitowish Water. So
Awesome.
I'll be on my way up there after this. I know I'll be back there Saturday, but I'm all over the Northwoods. Just check
Sounds
out
good.
David Walters and the Old Pine Road Band on Facebook, and you'll find us.
Sounds great. David, thank you so much for joining us. And of
Thanks for
course,
having
we'll be right back here on Up North at 4.